Hey guys, it's Rachel from the Frugal Farmhouse, and I have got a really exciting haul today. If you follow me on Instagram, or maybe you've heard me talking about it, I went to the Country Living Fair over the weekend. I didn't buy a ton of things there. I did some yard selling after, but I got so many great ideas, and it was cool just to see everything. So I'm going to start with the few items I picked up at the Country Living Fair and show those to you guys. And I'm going to start with actually the most exciting one. And it's this Country Living book called Decorating with White. And this has been on my Amazon list for a while, but that's not what makes it cool. I met the editor of Country Living, and I actually got it signed. And I have to say, I was kind of like a dork when I got it signed because I was like so excited to meet her that I didn't even know what to say. So, you know, I just said like the basic things. I didn't have anything really witty or fun to say, but it was really exciting to meet her. So I picked that book up. I also picked up a fake flower at one of the booths, and I'm not sure which booth it was. I want to say it was called Flourish, and they had a whole bunch of like fake flowers and like French linen type prints and things like that. So I picked up this flower, and it might be a ranunculus. I'm not positive. And of course, because I picked up the flower that night, I had to go out to Walmart, and I picked up this bottle at Walmart. So I have this, it's just a glass bottle wrapped in wire with some twine, and I did the fake acrylic water kit that they have. And I'm going to probably put this in my bedroom. And at that same booth, I picked up one of those little linen prints, and it just says Farmer's Market. But these are all printed on a linen paper, which is actually really cool, and they were $5 a piece. That flower was $6. The book was $18, and the book is actually marked for $24.95, so they gave a little bit of a discount. So yeah, this was $5, the linen print. I put it in a frame that I already had, and they had all kinds of neat ones. They had one that looked like it was on like a vintage receipt paper with like the cow with the pig and the chicken all like stacked on top of each other, but that's the one I chose. And like I said, I went to Walmart. I did pick up a few other things while I was there. I picked up this skirt, and it's just a blue and white print, but it's the same style as those maxi skirts that I'm like obsessed with. It's got like the ruching on the side, so you can wear it like up to your waist, or you can scrunch it down lower on your hips. But the fabric on these is like so thin that this is going to be great for the summer. And these are $9.86. Also at Walmart, I went into their spring clearance aisle. They had like their Easter and their spring items marked down. So I got this little box. It's like a little table centerpiece with some fake flowers in it, and I'll insert a picture of that. I did not keep it as is. It was marked $5.44. I got it for $3. But then I took it apart and put them into my minnow bucket so that I could set it on my front porch. Normally I have orange mums in this for the fall, but I went with this for the spring and summer. So it's like a hydrangea and some roses and some fake leaves and stuff. And for $3, if these flowers only last the one season, I'm fine with that. And then after, let's see, that was Friday I did the fair. Saturday there was a town-wide yard sale nearby, and we went to that. So I found some amazing things there too. This first thing I think is an egg basket. And this was at a church, so they were just asking a donation, so I gave them $1. Then after that, I went to another yard sale, and I picked up this really, really cool ironstone tureen, I think they're called. And basically it's just the top comes off, and it's actually pretty heavy. And they charged me only $2 for this. So this is like one of those things where now I have to try and find like a shelf that it looks cool on, because I just picture like a shelf lined with all these pieces, even though this is the only one I had up to this point. I did pick up another one, which I'll show later on in the haul. Also at those Montague yard sales, I picked up this blue vase. And now all these last items from the yard sale day I'm going to show you actually all came from the same person. I went up to that table, and it was just like all the farmhouse and primitive type stuff that I love, and it was like overwhelming. It was like I was just trying to grab things. So I picked up this vase. and this was $2. And it's just got like a dimply blue finish. They had candle rings. They called this a large candle ring. I'm going to use it as a wreath or like add to another wreath. But it's just some blueberries. And this was $1. They had small candle rings, which were also $1. And I had a few of these at Christmas with like the red berries, and I liked them on my kitchen gallery wall, so I'm going to add this in there too. I picked up this really neat wood scoop, and you know I'm always looking for something like a dough bowl or something like that, so I felt that this kind of looked that same way. So now I've got to make a decision, get rid of the other ones, you know, make more space, because I try and keep the amount of stuff I have to a minimum. Anyways, I paid $5 for this, and I just liked the look it had, like with the wormholes and the carved look. Okay, and at that same yard sale, I found this basket. It's just a wire basket, and it says number 1. And they were asking $3 for that. And I don't know what it is. Things with numbers I just think are like really cool. They have kind of like that industrial feel that I like. I haven't decided what I'll do with it yet, but baskets always come in handy. And then that is it for the yard sale small items. I did go to Marshall's and TJ Maxx like immediately after the Country Living Fair because I was like inspired to try and find things in a more affordable range. So I picked up this little bowl on clearance at TJ Maxx, and it's kind of got that same ironstone feel, and it was on clearance for $3. I peeled back the tags. It was originally $6.99, and they have it marked. It's called a soup bowl or a soup cup, and right now I just have a few hydrangea, like fake hydrangea buds sitting in it, but that might look cool in that same ironstone display. And then this thing I picked up at Marshall's I'm really in love with, and it's just a glass jar in kind of like a metal cage, and then it's got the galvanized metal on it, but it's even got rust on it, which I thought was really cool. It looks aged and stuff, and it was only $12.99. And right now what I have in it is I have a battery operated candle, and I had it sitting on the front porch while I read out there at night. I can just put the candle in and use like the battery, the remote, so I don't have to pick things up and flip them over and turn it on and off each time. So that's probably where I'll end up doing this. So that is all I have for the small items I picked up over the weekend. I'm going to shoot a separate video showing the furniture because I did find one furniture piece at the yard sales, and then I got a bunch of other furniture. I found somebody on Craigslist that was clearing out a house, and I picked up a couple things there. And then one of our tenants passed away, and their family didn't want the furniture. So my bosses let me have the opportunity to go in and decide if I wanted anything first, and I picked a couple things from there. But I'm going to put those in a separate video because I got to take you down to my basement, which is a mess, but I'm going to take you there anyways. But yeah, I will show you those items in a separate video. So thank you for watching my haul from the Country Living Fair and my yard sale haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it.